It's the Super Smart Farm Show.
Hey there, farm friends. Welcome back to the Super Smart Farm Show. Elmer here, and I'm super excited because I'm heading to dinner with my farmer friends Merle, Wendy, Frank, and Clementine later tonight. We're going to have so much good food. And tonight's feast has me thinking about all my farm animal friends, too, and how their food is so different from the food we eat. By the way, do you even know what farm animals eat? A, whatever they can get their hooves, paws, and claws on. B, Lunchables and juice boxes. Or C, a mixture of grains, seed oils, and forages. Did you say C? That's right. That's the stuff we grow in the fields. But how does it get to the feed trough? How do the crops we grow turn into the food we feed our animals? Lucky for us, we've got a visitor stopping by the farm today who can help explain the whole process. And look, she's driving up the farm lane now. Hey there, Nina. Thanks for coming out to the farm today. My farm friends and I were just talking about the food that farm animals eat. And since you are an animal nutritionist, I bet you can give us the inside scoop on animal feed.
Hey, Elmer, and hello, farm friends. I can talk about animal feed all day long. It's my job.
Well, that sounds like a really fun job. Hey, farm friends, what do you think Nina does as an animal nutritionist? A, she plans and creates diets so animals stay healthy and well-fed. B, she eats animal crackers and healthy snacks. Or C, she stares blankly into space.
Did you say A? That's right. As an animal nutritionist, I work to create the perfect diet for animals, and in my case, I work specifically with farm animals.
Okay, so we know that farm animals eat a mix of grains, seed oils, and forages. Those are all grown on farms, of course, but we're curious how those crops get turned into those bags of feed you have on your truck.
That is such a good question. Like you said, it all starts right here on the farm. Farmers plant and grow crops like corn, soybeans, and wheat. When it's time to harvest, the farmers sell their crops to a feed mill. That's when all the magic starts to happen.
Ooh, magic. I love magic, but I also love systems.
First, the feed mills have to grind or mill the grain products down. That's basically just taking the corn, soybeans, and wheat and breaking it down into smaller pieces. Next up is mixing, and that's where I really start to come into play.
Mixing. You mean like when you make cookies and you put all the ingredients into the mixer to form the dough?
Yeah, it's a lot like that, actually. But before feed mills mix all the ingredients together, they need to know how much of each ingredient to mix in. And it's different depending on each animal, too. Nutritionists help create the recipes for a good, balanced feed mix.
Oh, that makes sense, because what a cow eats is different than what a pig eats, and what a pig eats is different from what a sheep eats, and what a sheep eats is different from what a chicken...
Elmer. Elmer, yeah. Bessie, can you help me out here?
Hi, Nina. I thought I saw your truck coming down the lane. What's new?
Oh, hey, Bessie. Sorry about that, Nina. I have so much fun imagining all the different meals for all the different animals.
That's okay. There is a lot that goes into figuring out what feed mix is best for each animal. But that's why I went to school to study animal nutrition, to make sure that livestock, like our good friend Bessie the cow, eat exactly what they need.
So, Bessie, what does a balanced meal look like for you?
Dairy cows need a nice mix of hay, silage, grain, protein, vitamins, and minerals. This combination is called a total mixed ration, or TMR for short, and it helps us stay healthy and make lots of good milk.
Okay, I think I get it. Farmers grow the crops, the feed mills break down the crops, nutritionists figure out the recipe, and then the feed mills mix it all together. But I feel like I'm still missing a couple steps.
You have most of it down, but we should also talk a bit about storage. Feed mills are getting lots of grain from lots of different farmers, so they have to be able to store all of that grain before it gets milled and mixed into feed.
I didn't think about that. Farm friends, do you know how farmers and feed mills store the grains farmers bring them? A, in the pantry. B, in grain bins. Or C, under a big umbrella.
Did you say B? That's right. Feed mills, and sometimes farmers too, have big metal grain bins that store grain to keep it safe and fresh and dry until it can be turned into my yummy food.
I guess there's only one more important step. how does it get back to the farm?
Some farmers have their feed mills or nutritionists deliver animal feed directly to the farm, and some farmers go pick up bags of feed.
I'm always a very happy girl when I see a truck coming down the lane with feed bags in the back.
And a happy cow means a happy farmer, that's for sure. All right, farm friends, let's see how super smart you got. Question 1. Who helps farmers get the perfect feed mixes to feed their animals? A. Animal nutritionists like Nina. B. They just ask the cows. Or C. Farmers already know everything. That's right, it's A. Animal nutritionists come up with feed mixes to help animals stay fed and healthy. Question 2. How do feed mills turn grain into feed? A. They dump it into a grain bin and feed magically appears. B. They cook it on the stove. Or C. They grind and mill grain into smaller pieces and mix it into a feed mixture. Did you say C? You're right. Okay, we've got one more question for you. Question 3. What is a dairy cow's feed mix called? A. Supper. B. Total mixed ration, or TMR. Or C. Corn. Good job, it's B. A TMR contains all sorts of good things to help dairy cows produce lots of yummy milk.
Great job, farm friends. You really have the field to feed process down.
Clearly, lots of hard work goes into making food for farm animals. The farmer plants and harvests the crops, the feed mills grind and mix the grains, and the nutritionists come up with the best recipes.
And all that hard work is done to make sure our farm animals stay healthy and happy.
Hey, don't forget my hard work. I have to eat all that yummy feed.
Well, that's definitely an important job too, Bessie. Thank you, Bessie, and Nina for helping me teach the farm friends all about animal feed. And thank you, farm friends, for hanging out with me on the farm today. Now I've got to finish up my chores of feeding the cows and go get cleaned up for dinner with my farmer buddies. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and stay super smart. Give me a T.
T!
Give me an A.
A!
Give me an M.
M!
That's right, this week's Super Smart Farm Show was made possible with support from TAM Systems in Dillsburg, Pennsylvania. If your farm needs grain bins, dryers, conveyors, or a better way to move and store grain, TAM Systems can help. They build complete grain storage and material handling systems for farms big and small across the Mid-Atlantic region. From the first plan to the final bolt, their team handles design, equipment, and installation, so everything works together the way it should. Learn more at tamsystems.com.
This episode features the voices of Eric Herlock, Candace Brzezowski, and Rebecca Better. It was written by Stephanie Spiker. It was produced by the Lancaster Farming digital team. Sound design and mixing by Justin Berger. The theme music is by Eric Herlock, with additional music from Epidemic Sound. This episode of the Super Smart Farm Show is copyright 2026 by Lancaster Farming Newspaper, part of the Steinman Communications family. Do you have a farming question you'd like to hear answered on the Super Smart Farm Show? Email us at supersmart@lancasterfarming.com. We'd love to hear from you.
It's the Super Smart Farm Show.